transferring, people coming in, going out. That's how it is nowadays with the transfer portal. We're gonna let people come in here. We're gonna get these comments going. We're gonna answer some questions, and we're gonna go through this transfer portal update with Colorado real quick. And we're gonna look at some players in the transfer portal right now. Some 4 stars actually, who I think Colorado should be eyeing or could be eyeing. Coming up will be some needs that they can address and go from there. But as far as the guys leaving, we can go there right now. The guys leaving right now, as of today, we got Big Tyus Martin up that middle, the defensive tackle. Another defensive tackle, Big Ryan Williams, is out of there. Also, as of yesterday, Big Caden Ludwig, the linebacker, he's out of there. Day before that, Austin Smith, the tight end, he dipped out. From there, you had Devion Harris, the edge rusher from ODU. I think they got his name spelled wrong on here. It should be DV Harris, but he's coming from Old Dominion University. He's coming to Colorado, the edge rusher. He can really come off that end and cause some havoc as an edge rusher that Coach Nick Williams desperately needs, should I say. So look out for that coming through. Also, they lost running back Jay Stacks, the big, tough running back that they had last year. I think he wore number 21. So he's out of there. Then probably the biggest one, the biggest loss that they had would be Nico Reed, former starter last year. He led the team in picks. He had 2, but that was the lead last year for Colorado. Then you had Keyshawn Mills. He's out of there. Dylan Dixon, he's out of there. On the 4th of April, you had Big Jack Bailey coming over from Kent State, another product coached by Coach O'Boyle, the current offensive line coach, and Coach Sean Lewis. Pretty familiar with Jack Bailey, so he's coming. Chance Main left earlier in March, and then DeMore Kennedy, he came in January. He should be coming over from Alabama. I'm not sure. I haven't seen him on the field yet, but I think he is committed to come after the spring game, along with the rest of these guys on this list. But we've seen Breedlove, who's there, been making an impact. As we look at some of the guys who's already there at Colorado, you got Breedlove, Big Taylor Upshaw. Then Cole Becker was a guy who left, the kicker. He was highly rated. A lot of people thought he would be the starter, but once Alejandro Mata decided to come to Colorado, then that was a wrap. Jordan Dominique, of course, we know him, and Tavion Beasley. Xavier Weaver, he'll be coming from South Florida. We got a couple of South Florida Bulls in the transfer portal who I think could be great additions also to Colorado as we are back in this thing. Let me know what y'all think, man. Leave a like, subscribe, comment. Let me know y'all in this thing also. Let me know where you listening in from. Let's check out the stats real quick, guys. We're going to move on and talk about a couple of guys who should be coming to Colorado. If I had to take a guess on who they would be picking up, it would be one of these dudes right here. So, all right, we got people on right now. Let me know you're on. Hit them comments so I know you're in here. Shout out to Big Leonard Payne, who's been making an impact on that defensive line for Colorado. But from there, I want to go here and check out this guy's highlights. All right. That's what I want. I want to check out this guy's highlight right here. 4-star running back Antonio Martin, 5'11", 221 pounds, redshirt freshman from Atlanta, Georgia. He's transferring from Georgia Tech. I think he's a good one. Over 1,100 yards as a senior, 16 touchdowns. We're going to look at some of his stats, or actually his highlights from his senior season right here. Antonio Martin Jr. Let me know if he would be a good addition to Colorado. Are we good at running back or what? Here he is. He know how to find that hole, though. Good job. Got the speed to break away. Nice. Look like a nice compact runner also. Has a good build. Kind of like in that Fred Gore or that Frank Gore mode. They playing in the fog or the snow? Boom. Finding that seam. Getting to where he needs to be to break a long run. One of these guys who I think could be a game changer for Colorado. Short, can hide behind those big offensive linemen and tough to tackle. Not sure about the competition he played against, but he's out of Georgia, where I'm sure there's a lot of talent there. Let me see what my dog Troy said. What up, Troy? So you got high school teams that I can't see your comment right now. We'll wait for the next one to come up, then we'll get to it. But this guy right here, I think, can be a good addition. Running back Antonio Martin. What do y'all think about losing all those guys from Colorado so far? Big Ty is Martin up the middle. Can we replace him with someone else who can be an impact guy on that line? Troy Polamalu, Pittsburgh Dynasty, Free Watson. We got high school teams in the South that Colorado can't even compete with. Whew. I don't know about that. You talking about high school now. I know we got some great teams in the South, but come on, like Hoover and Thompson and all them out of Alabama, they can't compete with a college team. A lot of players can come from those schools and go to Power 5 schools, but I don't think they can compete as a high school. Come on now. But let me know what y'all think about this tough runner right here. Inside the tackles runner, can break it outside also. Short, stocky, low to the ground. All he do is score touchdowns, it seems. I think he'll be a good addition to Colorado. Running back, 4-star running back, Antonio Martin, redshirt freshman. So he'll have a bunch of seasons to play at Colorado if he was to come there. Yeah, I think he's tough. Running back Martin is his name. Antonio Martin. Running tough is his game. We're going to check out a few more of these guys who I think can be a big addition to Colorado to the Buffs players, to Coach Prime's staff, who they'll be looking at. We'll go right here as we move on down. As the latest will be these guys. Tyus Martin, who I thought would stay there, but who could be his replacement is a guy in the portal right now who had the ratings same as about Martin, a little bit higher maybe, but actually a little bit higher, but he's from University of South Florida, where Jimmy Horn Jr. and Xavier Weaver came from. Could big Clyde Pender Jr. be that guy in the middle for Colorado? He's only 6'2", a shade over 6'2", not much, but he's 300 pounds, so he's short, stocky, tough to move up that middle. Young guy, came out of class of 2022 from Armwood High School. Let me read some of his, what he say, a 4-star prospect, ranked as Florida's number 55 player and the nation's number 31 ranked defensive tackle. Listed as number 66 player in the state and the nation's 40th ranked defensive tackle. What do y'all think about this guy's father? Clyde Pender Sr. played football at the University of South Florida also. Originally signed to North Carolina in 2019. Then he entered the transfer portal, ended up at South Florida where his dad played at, and then was like, you know what, I'm about this thing too. South Florida ain't the spot for me. And this is him in action right here. Boom, nice move right there. I see you. But you guys, a lot of people talking about they won't size up that middle for the Buffs. And this guy right here is okay as far as size. Look like he can provide a pass rush. But as far as just being that brute guy with size looking real big, he's not that guy looking like that. But I tell you, one more guy in the portal, that is. And he's coming from from Georgia. So he's played big-time football. And if I'm not mistaken, he entered the portal. Let me see. Let me go on down here. He's a defensive tackle. He has the size that everybody would look. Like I said before in another video, I said we need these big, shiny, black, strong-looking, John Coffey-looking guys to step off the bus first and be intimidating. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if I can find this guy. Where is he? Let's go to the defensive line. I'll show him to you right quick. But let me know who's in this thing, who he's chatting with, where you listening in from. Hit me on that real quick, like. Shout out to Matt Lawson, who I think is a good player also. We just went over Clyde Pender Jr. Ryan Williams is out of there also. Eddie Kelly from South Florida could be a good guy off the edge, an edge rusher. Tough, fast guy. But where is the defensive tackle who came from? There he is, Big Sean Washington. He's been in the portal for a while, since the 16th of last month. But 6'3", 297 pounds, out of the NO, Warren Eastern High School, 2022-2023 experience. Here he is right here. See the big fella right there getting after it. Could he be one of those guys that Coach Prime and them target up that middle? There he is. Get after it. Coming off the edge too. Got a lot of size, long that reach. Can reach out and snag a quarterback like he just did right there. Shed the block right here. Get to the ball. Shed the block. Get to the ball. Nice big fella. Nice big fella. So he came over. He's coming over from Georgia. Set out his sophomore season because of transfer rules. Started as a freshman at this high school, Louisiana 5A. They had a couple of pictures of him from Georgia getting after it. But if he's just in that Georgia weight room and weight program, I'm telling you, from what I've seen, and this was years ago, so I know if only improved now. If he's in that Georgia weight program, that 297 got some muscle and some strength behind it. He ain't just a big fella out there looking the part. I've been looking for a taller guy who will put that shoulder down and pick up those tough yards. Well, I mean, Miami 305, shout out to you. I don't think as far as tall is really a requirement for a running back. I don't care. I don't mind for those low to the ground, hard to tackle guys. But a big, tall guy like Derrick Henry they are like unicorns. It's hard to come by. Big guy like this up the middle, though, would be a big help with Tyus Martin and Williams gone from that inside for Colorado. Shouts out to Cough 2 times. Shouts out to Troy Polamalu page. Shouts out to Sifu Paradise Valley AZ. Yeah? Or is that Sifu, and then he said the Paradise Valley AZ. Shout out to you. And everybody in the comments. But will Coach Prime really attack this portal like he's been doing in the past? I think it's going to be much of the same coming up here real soon, as we will refresh this to see if anybody else joined so far. Nobody else has joined so far as the portal goes, but I anticipate a couple of other guys from Colorado to enter that portal after this spring game. Much love to the guys who stand there and saying, hey, I want to be there for the spring game. I'm not afraid of it. You know, I want to be here. I ain't afraid. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. They want to be there for the spring game. So they're not worried about if you know they don't perform. They're actually looking forward and towards that. They want to be on the field and give themselves a chance to compete, and that's all you can do as a football player. If that's what Coach Prime said. You got to come in here and compete. Number one. That's number one. Come in and compete. Come in and compete. So Jordan Dominique, yeah, he been showing promise, definitely. Talent is God-given, but being humble. Got to be humble, forever humble. There's a Colorado Buff legend. Now, if you want to choose something this week, let's choose and chase consistency. Coach Prime, once again, preaching. That's what you want to hear. Anyway, shouts out to everybody out there, man. We're going to get back to you with, we got more coming up real quick, as we say, this signing right here, Davy Harris, Coach Prime in the CU Buffs land commit from explosive edge rusher, 6'2", 233, junior from St. Louis, Missouri. He's one of those guys who can really put pressure on the quarterback, which is what Coach Nick Williams has been looking for since coming on as the defensive ends coach. You've seen him being high energy. He wants that from his team, high energy guys who can get after the quarterback. Coach Prime says he wants pit bulls, of course. No cats. All the cats are leaving, yep. Only pit bulls can challenge Georgia and Alabama. Eric Daly, ATL, shout out to you. Much love. And that's what it is, man. Only those pit bulls can challenge and be as productive as Coach Prime wants them to be. We're not looking for just somebody to, just guys. Not just looking for guys, man. We can find guys anywhere. We're looking for dogs. We look for dogs, man. And that's what we're looking for, man. We ain't playing no games. Shout out to see you for posting all this good content that we can now devour. Shout out to Coach Nick Williams right here, Family Guy, doing this thing. Let me see what Trav said real quick, as we'll do a reaction to that too. Everybody trying to buy into what Coach saying. Everybody trying to do what they're supposed to be doing. That's what you got to love. That's what we want. And all the comments coming in, I appreciate you guys. Oh, this is these probably my two favorite coaches, Coach Nick Williams and Coach Dancy. Coach Dancy probably was one of the funniest coaches on the squad. Shout out to Coach Dancy, man. First year program coming up. All right. But anyways, we're going to get back to more, and we're going to talk about more of these recruits that has come in for Colorado, these transfers, should I say. All right. Hit me back with more. That's my time on this one. On this live, we're going to go record some more. We're going to go record some more and go from there. All right. Let me know what you think. Anybody start coming out of other good stuff. Let's win. Let's win. Let's work. Let's win.